Rolling. I've always wanted to say that.
Is it recording? Is it recording?
It's recording.
Is the red light on in the
back?
back?
The red light is on. Look how far we've come.
Gotta say action then.
Wait. I'm going to wait till I'm seated. Action.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Carly, Rachel, Taryn, and John, who decided to come, and we are doing the Creators Q&A plus John.
Oh yes.
John's gonna ask questions.
Let's get this ball rolling. All right. First question is for Carly. How did you choose to adapt The Importance of Being Earnest, and what other works did you consider?
Okay, so I had just started watching The New Adventures of Peter and Wendy, and so it made me really want to do my own web series, and I was talking to Taryn about it, and one of our favorite plays since freshman year has been The Importance of Being Earnest, because our friends and I would just like get together and have dramatic readings of it, and so we were already really in love with the play, and it was old enough that there wouldn't be any issues with us adapting it, and we just thought it sounded like a good idea. Yeah.
So how it went was I wanted to adapt a play, she picked the play, and then Rachel found out.
Yep.
And we all decided to do it. Pretty much.
Very nice. And I got the postcard in Alaska. That's a story for a different day. How did you decide to put the show into the genre of dramedy, which arguably takes away from the political satire of the original play? That got forwarded to me at my address in Portland. We'll talk about that later.
He got a
That's
postcard.
a question for Taryn.
Yeah. Okay, dramedy. Well, Oscar Wilde. Is there more to the question?
There's more to the question.
I'm sorry, go.
What made you decide that a stronger story and deeper characters were more important? Huh, cutting me off.
Okay.
Diva does not appreciate it.
Okay, so, alright, dramedy. Oscar Wilde's character is two-dimensional, vapid, horrible. Can't watch that for 5.5 hours. So
You
we
can watch
decided,
it for 2, though.
Yes, but it's not 2. So we decided character growth, three-dimensional characters, and of course you gotta have some drama in there if you have that, so therefore drama, comedy, dramedy.
Very nice.
Natural choice.
How long did it take you to get everything ready for the web series? Parentheses. I mean, writing the script, finding the actors, etc. Close parentheses.
Well, we started planning in about July, and we started filming towards the middle of September.
No,
right?
we started beginning of September.
Beginning of September.
Yep.
So it was about 3
and a half,
2.5, 3 months.
Yeah, in which that time we did this all at the same time because like if it wasn't gonna work, we wanted to hurt people, inconvenience people as little as possible. So we did casting, getting crew, getting tech, working with artists and composers all at the same time.
Yeah,
and we had
we did all
timelines
that
and
together.
Oh, guys. Here we got one. Did you have Andy and John in mind when you chose a play with 2 male leads, or did you cast them afterward? Do tell.
We cast them afterward.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Don't flatter yourself.
What is this?
Definitely had the play in mind first, and then they were on the list of prospective Algernon
top choices.
and Jackson Lanes and
Yes.
Drews and whatnot.
And Cecily. That was my role of choice.
Yeah, he auditioned for Sesame too.
You should have seen me in my blonde wig. I was stunning. Which writers wrote which episodes? Can you give a quick answer to that, or do you have to like sit around and deliberate for some period of time?
I think I actually have it
it's
on
sort of
here.
a complicated
Okay.
answer because
Alright.
She's got it brought up.
we kept adding episodes.
Okay.
So the numbers don't match up to
Yeah,
I've
we
got-
have it here on.
Here we go.
Alright, so episodes 1 through 20 were written by yours truly.
Yeah.
And I also wrote episode 32, A Choice, where Cecily's all sad, sending it to Anne. And I helped rewrite episode 30, Will. That got completely rewritten.
Yeah.
And I helped rewrite episode 44. And then Carly wrote...
I feel like that was mostly you just cutting out things that I wrote.
Rayvon Williams wrote episode 23. Fun fact. Guest writer.
It's true. And then episode 21 through 33,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Was written by Carly.
That was me.
And Carly
I
also
wrote
helped.
and then I wrote everything else.
Yeah, and then she wrote the rest.
And then Rachel wrote everything else.
Yeah.
All right.
So, now you know.
Now you know.
Now you are aware.
You can hate us respectively or
You
love us
can go
respectively.
rewatch them and decide what you think.
All right. I was wondering to what extent you guys watch other web series and if you have any others to recommend.
Oh, we watch quite a lot.
Yes.
She's the obsessed one though.
Yeah, she watches them.
I have a problem. So I've already mentioned New Adventures of Peter and Wendy, which is wonderful. We all watched LBD together last year when it was out. Was that last year?
No,
2
it was
years
like
ago. 2 years ago. Nothing much to do. All of Cecily's fangirling was really just me needing an outlet for my fangirling. And then Lovely Little Losers, which isn't out yet. The Writing Majors.
Yes, watch that. We enjoyed it.
It's so tiny right now, but it's so good.
Watch it.
Yeah. It's so good. I don't know.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's about it. All right, let's move on to the next question. Oh, I lost it. There it is. What was the process like in deciding the wardrobe for each character? Oh. How did you come to conclusions about each one's personal style and how to translate that on screen?
Well, the characters' personalities made it pretty clear what sorts of things there would be. Gwen would be professional, Cecily much more whimsical in her style, Algie would obviously always be wearing suits. And we just pulled a lot from what people already owned. There was a lot of sharing in between the actors' wardrobes, people contributing what they had. Also Taryn's wardrobe. Andy's was probably the hardest. We went to thrift stores and found the best fabrics of shirts that we could just to make them look much more wealthy.
Yeah.
Yes.
We used my clothes.
Well, we used him as
We
a
used
model.
him as
I'm
a
a
model
clothes
when we
horse.
went shopping. We made him try.
I
all of
remember
the
that.
shirts.
You made me try on the shirts, and I wouldn't wear half
He
of
was
them.
very,
They were
he was
for
very
Andy.
grumpy about it.
Favorite part of filming? This one's for all of you. Go down the line real quick. 3 words.
You first.
3 words.
Okay, I'll go first. Laughter. 1 word. There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I loved the laughter.
Carly, you can have her other 2 since 3 freaked you out.
Will was my favorite episode to film.
Okay.
That was 7. Taryn, she took 2 of yours. You get 1.
Sorry.
Directing? Can I say that?
Sure.
Yeah. She liked
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Muffins. Moving on. I'm just kidding, but I can't think of anything better. All right. Who are your transmedia assistants, and which accounts does Carly write?
Ooh, secrets revealed.
Okay, so I have 2 assistants. This girl right here, and then Emily.
Get in here, Emily.
This is Emily. I don't know if she's in frame, but she is my other assistant. Emily runs Gwen's Twitter and Lacey's Twitter.
Yep.
And then she runs Algie's Twitter. And then I run everything else. Except she runs the official Twitter and she runs the official Tumblr.
And I also was Ernest Moncrief's
Yes.
Yes.
very brief Twitter.
Yes. So
I offered to run my own Twitter, but we knew we'd get in trouble
didn't
if that
like it.
happened.
No,
So
it's true that he actually did write some of the tweets for his Twitter
He did write a few.
because he was around and I was like, hey, I need a tweet, and so he would say this. And so I would
I did this today. Say that Algie did it instead.
Algie's kind of like a
Amalgamation is
that's
the word
the
you're
word
looking
I'm
for.
looking for.
Yeah.
It reads my mind, and it was an amalgamation of my life and his life, and I put together to make Algie's life.
Worked well. All right.
Alright.
What was the most popular snack of the cast
Bye.
and crew on set aside from cucumber sandwiches?
Muffins.
There was though. There was a cheese and crackers spree.
It was
like
mostly
the
muffins.
only thing anyone wanted was Triscuits, cheese, and like pepperoni.
We
Like
never
lunch
had
meat.
Triscuits.
We did.
We did have
We had a lot of
Triscuits.
club crackers.
I brought them. I brought the Triscuits. I brought rosemary and olive oil Triscuits because I had a hankering.
I don't think I ate any of those.
Oh, they were
Okay,
really
moving
good.
on.
What was your favorite improvised line from each actor?
That's really hard.
There were a lot of
Because there were
improvised
a lot.
lines.
It's all the time.
And a lot of them didn't make it into the show.
That's true.
For various reasons.
They're really inappropriate.
I still really liked my
Algie's-
Bedfellows line.
Algie's commentary
In
of the
episode
proposal.
6.
That was way too funny, and that was
Yeah.
mostly improvised.
But the best line didn't make it in. How did you find sets?
Me? Technically, I did set dressing, and mostly it was begging people that
mostly
we
it was
could use their
networking.
place.
Networking. Can we
Yeah.
use your house or your apartment?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
it.
So we just went around and
Works
yes.
well.
It did work.
Converted our poor friends' homes into sets for days at a time.
Not all of our friends were poor, but
No.
Yeah, we filmed at
The Dixons.
the
are.
Dixons' house.
They were very.
They have a really
Bless
nice
them.
house.
Their
It's called
house is-
Rivendell.
It is
Beautiful.
A shout out to Dr. and Dr. Mrs. Dixon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys. You were terrific.
Seriously.
All right. Which episode was most challenging to film from a cinematography, staging perspective? For example, blocking, camera work, etc.
That's a you question.
Probably still episode 6.
That was a
hard.
doozy.
It was outside.
Primarily because they had to get me to film the thing, and I'm not very good with the camera. Which character are you the most like?
Lacey.
Cecily.
None of them.
Algie? I got typecast. Little bit. I played the character before on stage. I'm currently playing him again on stage.
So 3 times.
Algie 3.0.
Oh, I just remembered my favorite improvised line. It's definitely in Q&A number 2 when he says that Cecily is 1 part cute, 1 part adorable, 1 part perfect. You're divided into thirds. That's the best one.
Q&A was
It was
adorable.
mostly, bro.
And that was pretty much about.
It was cutesy business. Who owns the ties that Jack wore?
That would be me.
She owns those.
It's an occupational hazard of being a costumer. I happen to own a lot of ties.
It's true.
And actually, they like some of them so well that I gave Andy at least one. And
I took one of them.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, which episode did I wear that in?
I don't.
A lot. He wears it in the first Q&A. It's his favorite tie.
Oh, it's a fantastic tie.
Yeah.
It's really primo. Is anyone in the cast actually dating each other? That would be so cute.
That would be super cute.
I'll let someone else drop the bomb.
We have 2 couples. We've got Tori and Lane, and Cecily and Algie.
Yeah.
Who's dating? Carly?
It's switched.
Just switch those couples.
A bit.
Cecily and Lane are dating,
True.
Yes.
and Algie and Tori.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aren't they so cute?
Shocker! Alright.
Sorry, all you fangirls out there.
Sorry, he's taken.
Breaking hearts.
Really taken. But I'll share you with him. Or him with you.
You'll share them with me? Do you have a monopoly on them?
In earnest.
Ladies, apparently
Take Algie.
Taryn owns you, but is charitably letting me have some of your time.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. You are absolutely forbidden to edit that out. All right.
Oh.
She's the editor, so she gets to decide if she looks good or goofy in this video. Last question. Is there any way at all, oh please, I'm kidding, that's not in there, that we could look forward to season 2?
We are getting a lot of questions about that.
Yeah.
And just about another web series in general. We
can't really do a sequel just because of.
Oscar Wilde didn't write another
Yeah, there
play.
wasn't a sequel.
No.
But
With
Another web series?
lots and lots and lots and lots
of
funding.
we could.
Maybe we could do another web series.
The thing is, we're all
Yeah.
sort of going different places,
Yeah.
and just like with Green Gables Fables, which you should watch if you don't.
Oh yes, we
they're
didn't
amazing.
watch Green Gables Fables.
We did mention
They
them
have
earlier.
to. Most of their budget's going to living expenses and travel expenses. That's what it would be for us,
Yeah,
and
it would
we're
be
not sure we
funding
would
for
be able
that.
to raise that.
however, you might not have seen everything from Severe Chill Studios yet.
True. Yes.
That's
So
true.
just leave that out there.
There might be more to come.
There is hope.
Yes.
Yes.
We would like
There's
to make
always
more
hope.
things.
We would love
It's
to.
sort of like
We would
We
love
really
to make
would
another
love
web
to.
series.
on a par 6 golf course. You see the little tiny flag.
Made a golf
You know?
analogy.
And it's like a ways out there, but it gives you a little bit of hope. This is the flag at the end of the golf course. It's a really crappy metaphor.
I really cannot
apologize.
believe you just used a golf analogy.
I'm Scottish. That was
That's true.
not
That
a
was
lie. I am Scottish. Scots.
You know what else isn't a lie? His aristocratic line wasn't a lie either.
That's true.
Yes.
I am eligible for a
He's actually
county
a
in
count.
Scotland if I go sue
Yeah.
all my cousins.
He's actually a count.
Cousins, don't panic. I'm not going to
Because
come
he's
sue
never
you.
actually been to Scotland. I have. So there.
She's probably been to my castle.
I doubt.
All right. Well, that is all the questions that we have from you guys today.
This is a whole lot more humbling than I thought it would be.
So let's everybody sign off one by one. Carly, Rachel, Taryn, and then I'll go turn off the camera if I can figure it out.
Bye. Love you. Internet friends are the bestest.
Thank you for watching our show. We've loved all of this with you.
So long, farewell. I'll edit some more videos for you.
We hate to say goodbye. And Well, I'll tell a short story to sign off. It's short, I swear. So
It's story time.
I was working in Alaska last summer because I'm poor and I needed a paycheck, and so I was like, where can I work 120 hours a week? And the answer to that was in Alaska at a fish processing plant. So that's where I was, and got word when I got back from Alaska that they were doing this web series. Apparently, I'd been sent a letter about it, but the mail in Alaska is not the best. I was sort of like at the edge of the world. But I got back here and they were like, hey, we're going to film a web series. And I was like, what is a web series? How can this ever be a thing? I don't know. I never anticipated that we'd get, 120,000 hits on our channel and 2,500 subscribers. And you guys have made that possible. And I mean, I've been an actor for a while and I perform in front of audiences in a house, but you don't have a chance to develop a relationship with audience members in that context that you do in this context. And you guys have really made this a really rich and fulfilling experience for me and for the rest of the cast. I can speak for all of us when we say your comments on, our YouTube channel and on Tumblr, every little like on every video is like, a little bit of sunshine in our lives. And I want to thank you for that personally. You've made this really terrific for me. For Andy too. I mean, I talked to him a lot about this, and for the rest of us. This has been fantastic. We're going to miss you guys. Yeah. And hey, maybe there will be more to come from Severe Chill Studios. We're signing off.
Now we're going to see if John can turn the camera off. You have to say
Wait!
Got to say cut, John.
Cut.